Welcome back to Booable TV. So, guys, today I'm gonna be discussing collars, guys. Should your dogs wear collars or not? Now, first of all, guys, collars are very important. To be honest with you, you cannot control a dog if it's not wearing a collar. If your dog is wearing a collar, at least you can grab the collar, and then ultimately, immediately after you grab the collar, you now have total control over the dog. If your dog isn't wearing a collar, where are you going to grab onto? You can't grab onto its tail, because if you grab onto its tail, it's gonna attack you or bite you, or it's gonna get angry or snap at you or whatever. You can't grab it by the leg. Well, you can actually grab it through the legs, but come on, guys, let's be convenient here. Let's be convenient. Get your dog a collar. The dog doesn't have to wear the collar all the time. Maybe you can say during the day when you yeah, maybe you can say during the day you can your dog can wear a collar, and then in the night you can take off the collar and then put it on again during the day. But your dog needs a collar, to be honest. It needs a collar, to be honest with you guys. Collar and dog, they literally best friends. You can even keep the collar on 24/7. It's really not harmful to the dog at all in the slightest, to be honest with you. So yeah, collars are used mainly to protect yourself and protect the dog. When your dog has a collar, you're able to control the dog. Without a collar, you cannot control the dog, and an uncontrollable dog is not good, guys. Sometimes dogs need to be controlled. Sometimes they're gonna go eat something they're not supposed to eat. You can control them by holding their collar. You can do whatever. The collar is important for controlling and leading a dog. It's almost like yeah, the collar is basically for controlling the dog. It controls the dog. You decide where the dog goes when the dog has a collar. The collar is very, very good. Leash as well is very, very good. The leash is very, very good. Like when you're going for walks and stuff like that, the leash is very good because the dog goes anywhere you want it to go. Unless you're a pulling machine and the dog just pulls you around every time you go for a walk with them. But yeah, and then what you call this? Let's discuss crates and all of that stuff. To be honest with you, for boer balls and big dog breeds, I wouldn't recommend really a crate. Nah, 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 nah. Come on, that's abuse, guys. That is abuse. A crate? Nah, nah, nah. Remember, in the crates, the dog. You see, people. I mean, I don't understand people. People like to complain about, oh, don't chain your dog, this, that. But then they're in support of crates. The chain is way better than the crate because with the chain, the dog can at least move around, go where they want to go, depending on how long the chain is. With the crate, the dog can only sit one place. So yeah, that's the only thing I'd say. Kennels, look, it's up to you. It's really up to you. For me, I'd only put my kennel, like if the dog is in heat, I'll put the male and the female inside the kennel together and then let them mate. Kennel or cage, however you guys call it in your countries. I would put them inside a kennel and a cage as a pair and then let them mate and tie and mate and tie and mate and tie and mate and tie. So I could get the bag after selling the puppies. But yeah. To be honest with you guys, chain actually works better than a crate actually. It really, really does. But get your dog a collar. Everybody needs a collar for their dogs. A collar is very, very nice because you're able to control the dog. Maybe when the dog is older, then you won't need the then you won't need the then you won't need the collar. But particularly when your dog is young, you need a collar. But I'm no expert here, man. I'll put the requirements needed, why a collar is important now while the video is playing, so you guys can see all the scientific and expert opinions on these collar and stuff like that. But for me, from experience, from having dogs, I look at it like, if the collar wasn't there, how would I be able to stop this dog if it wants to run somewhere? How on earth would I be able to stop the dog? You can use command, but you guys know, all dog owners know that not dogs do not always respond or listen to instructions. If you tell them, hey, no, don't go, they'll end up still running there and going there. So the collar is good because you can hold them, you can control them. Leash is also very good because it offers similar, not the same thing as the collar, but similar things to the collar. The leash is nice because you can walk around your dog with it. Basically, you are in total control of the dog's movement when the dog is wearing a collar, when the dog is wearing a leash. But it all depends on you. I see a lot of dog trainers, they mostly keep the puppies on leashes so that they can constantly control and train the puppy's movement. So yeah, but it's important. By the way, guys, it's important to train your dog while it's a puppy. Don't let it get mature and then start training it. Then no, train it when it's a puppy. Dogs learn easier and better when they are puppies. For example, if you wanna train your dog how to be a guard dog or whatever, you wanna train your dog to be aggressive. Make sure you train that in them when they are puppies so that they can. Now, what do I mean by aggressive dog? By aggressive dog, I mean a dog where when they see someone walk past your house, they're barking, barking, barking by the gate and by the fence. If a visitor comes in, you have to put the dog away because they'll want to bite the visitor. That's an aggressive dog. I'm not saying and there's good aggression and there's bad aggression, guys. There's bad aggression when it's towards you or your family members, but it's good aggression when it's towards like strangers, guys. I'm not saying dogs should bite people and all of that stuff. All I'm saying is that dogs should not see anyone that's not their owner as their friend. That's all I'm saying. Dogs should be vicious to anyone except for your family and you. That's it. Because what now happens is that people now train their dogs to be friends with everyone. These guardian dog breeds like Boerboels, Rottweilers, etc. They'll train them to be friends with everyone. The next thing you know it, while you're at the supermarket or while you're at church or wherever, some like one of your neighbors or someone will now decide, I want to steal in this person's house. They'll walk in, your dog will greet them, act as if they are their friend and everything. Walk in there, steal all your stuff, and go close the gate nicely or jump over the fence nicely, and your dog won't even care. So for me, I don't believe in socializing your dog, making your dogs friends with the whole neighborhood and all lovey-dovey with everyone. For me, I don't agree with that. Your dog should only be lovey-dovey with you and the people that live in your household, not strangers that don't live in your household. Please, 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 please. But I'll do a video about that, to be honest, because I see a lot of people getting all triggered when I say don't socialize dogs, guys. Dogs are not for socializing. Socializing is what? Socializing is when you make your dog learn new people, not including your family, right? Yeah. So people take their dogs for walks and they let people pet their dogs and all of that stuff. For me, on a guardian dog breed, it looks so weird and so strange. Because then what I see a lot of scenarios where you have those big guard dog breeds, and then I'm walking past their house after school or after work or after buying something, and I just look at them. There's people walking past the house, and the dog is actually wagging their tail, all happy to see them. A stranger comes to your gate, maybe the mailman comes to deliver mail. The dog's wagging his tail, he wants to get petted. I'm looking at that, I'm saying, that dog will do the same thing to a criminal. If a criminal now wants to come into your house, they'll be wagging their tail and everything like that. I've seen many videos online where there's a robbery. Someone had a litter of puppies. A criminal just walks in, big dog breed as well. Criminals just walk in, steal the puppies and go. The mother dog, the father dog, all the other big dogs in the house are just wagging their tails, getting rubbed and getting petted. And I think, yeah, I see this is what happens when you socialize dogs. There's no need to socialize your dogs. Well, it's your dogs at the end of the day. You be you. But to be honest, guys, it's not good for your dog to be all lovey-dovey with everyone. In my opinion, your dog should only be lovey-dovey to your kids, you, and all that is concerned with you. No need for it to be friendly with the man down the street, with the mailman, with the bin man, with the tin man, with the iron man, with the landlord, with this, that, and this, that. It's really, really, really not necessary, because one day those guys can just decide, okay, I'm coming to come steal in your house, and your dog won't do anything. Your dog will honestly not do anything. I've seen many times where people's even Rottweiler, big adult Rottweilers, big adult Dogo Argentinos have gotten stolen because the dog was trained how to treat everyone as its friend. So now, when it's time for the dog to really, really act, it can't act. It's thinking, life is about being friends with everyone. Then they come, they steal the dog. I've seen so many cases, and people in the comment sections of the videos are like, what? I thought these dogs are meant to protect. How did they steal this Rottweiler? How did they steal this Alibi? How did they steal this dog? No, they stole the dog because the dog was taught that it must be friends with everyone. So when a threat now arose, the dog didn't understand, and the dog was now confused because he'd been trained all his life that no aggression, no aggression. He's your friend, she's your friend, she's not a threat. Listen, don't just put your dog in your yard. Me, I'm one of those dog owners now, where I put the dog in the yard and let the dog do its job. I don't socialize it, make it friends with this one. The only people my dog knows is me and my family. The rest of the people, it wants to absolutely get at them. if they come anywhere near my gate or my fence. If a visitor comes, do you know what I do? I chain the dog, or I put him in the garage, or I put him somewhere. Then when the person leaves, I now open again. I now release the dog again to keep doing his job. Or the person comes, I put the dog away. Once they enter inside the house and I see that the dog can't get to them, I let the dog loose to patrol the yard again. At the end of the day, these dogs are guard dogs. Guard dogs. So for me, I don't believe in, oh, these dogs must be friendly towards strangers and only when they see a threat, that's when they must act. Nah, for me, I don't believe in that stuff. For me, the dog should be on tip top shape, ready and ready and ready for battle any moment. Because these dogs, at the end of the day, they're security, lads. They are security. I don't need a big dog like this if it's just gonna be friends with anyone. Otherwise, I might as well just get a Labrador or something like that that eats way less. These dogs that eat this much, there's no way I can have a dog that eats this much and then say, "Oh, don't worry, don't worry, don't worry." Let the dog play with everyone. If I want a dog that needs, if I want a dog that wants to play, all I need to do is go to somewhere and buy a golden retriever, a Labrador, a husky. If I want a real dog with big muscles, big chest, big head, and it's eating a lot, and it has this big massive block, I want it for security as my personal bodyguard. But yeah, guys, that's a little bit off the cuff. Here we're not professional, guys. Here we just keep it real. Here we keep it real. There's no socializing this. Oh, I want my dog socialized. I want my dog to be caught. I want my dog to be calm and all of this stuff. There's no professional stuff here. Here we're keeping it raw, guys. We serve it to you raw, how it really is, how it really at, guys. Because I've seen robberies and stuff like that. I'm thinking, big dog like this, but thank God, no. Me, I want my dogs to be aggressive, guys. Good aggression. Remember, aggressive towards criminals and strangers, not aggressive towards family members. Thanks for watching.
Are you not entertained?